I was actually just sitting down to pee, but whatever, you know.
Is that any better? Maybe you want to do it again?
What's the point in pausing people up to listen better?
We can do it again. We can do it all over again. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. Nope. Sorry about that. Always a nightmare. What happened? I'm working on it on the fly. It's a pain in the ass. Sorry. Okay, is that any better? Like if I were to do this. Does that sound better? I'm not going to do the whole intro. God dang it. It's not better. All right. Everything's fine now. It should be working perfectly fine. Okay. What's the problem? I don't know. It's probably not nasally anymore. It's probably good to go. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes my settings don't save, and I don't know why. I have no friggin' idea, and it drives me insane. There's a lot of things that bother me, but nothing bothers me more than having technical difficulties, particularly sound. Video I don't care so much about, but sound to me is, the worst part of that. It bothers me the most. Oh my God, you sound awful. Well, I know that that's not true because all my settings are perfect now. So thank you for lying and being a turd. And I've never seen you before, and don't care if I ever see you again. Yes, I did. It wasn't intentional. Yeah. No, it's fine. I know it's fine now. Trust me. I know it's fine. I just fixed it. I fixed it. I did. I fixed. I promise. Anyway. So it's so good to see you guys. Anyway, I don't think I've seen you since the show with Jody, and that was like 2 or 3 days ago, which was fantastic show. If you haven't checked that out, look, it was a little rough in at parts. It was a little rough, I mean, but the story itself was completely unbelievable. That was just a fact. It was just so interesting and, heartbreaking at the same time. But I really appreciated everybody showing up. And so, like I said, if, it's funny that you say that because, and I appreciate you saying that. One of the things that I think that I excel in, and there's very, very few things that I personally think that I'm good at, but one of them I think is long form conversations with somebody, interviewing, but just like a long form conversation. I think that for some reason, because I truly get invested and I truly am interested, and so I think that I've always sort of felt that I was, pretty decent at that. I wouldn't say excel, but and it's one of my favorite things to do is have those kind of conversations. And it was very interesting, and it was, and once again, shout out to Dr. Gary for setting that up for me. It was truly different and interesting and heartbreaking and inspirational. And, it was a lot of things. It was a whole bunch of things. So that was a very different kind of show, and just one a format that I really appreciated. So, like I said, I think that I do better. I, do pretty good at that kind of stuff, but, you watch the replay. Oh, good. It was interesting. Jody's a very nice man. I mean, especially for the things that have happened to him in his life, and like a lot of people, and I saw in the chat, I could just read in the chat that there were so many people that, had been affected by this kind of stuff, and the terrible nature of abuse and grooming and kidnapping. And so it was very, he was a great guest. So, and he rescues kittens. Yes, he does. He did. Like I said, it's so, for some reason, but he's very well adjusted for somebody that has been through something so, just traumatic. It's a weird thing to have to navigate through. It's a scary thing and he did it. I mean, he's done it, and you could tell that animal, that cat that he had, it just made him comfortable. And like I said, I can relate to that all day. And I know a lot of you can as well. So it was good. So, he was almost matter of fact. He was very much matter of fact about it. And sort of, that's kind of the way that it has to be. And to be able to be able to talk about it and let people sort of dissect the worst part of your life. And I would assume that's the worst part of his life. You know, I'm sure he's had other battles and struggles like everybody else does, but I would assume that is the worst thing that's ever happened to him. And then to let people in and poke and prod because of curiosity and wanting to learn. Because if you listen to it, there's a lot that parents can learn from his story. So, that was something that I really took away from it as well. But, he, just a fantastic guest. He said he'd come back on. I'd love to have him back. There were more questions. I had so many questions. If I were able to, he seemed to like the call-ins, but I would rather just be able to have a conversation with him personally, just from my own curiosity. And I could have talked to him for 2 hours, just between him and I, so, but it was nice that people were able to call and talk to him. So I think the next time that I have him on, that's what I'll do. I think that it'll just be a conversation, interview style. That way, because I thought about it a lot, and also I can't tell you what, but I was supposed to have an interview today with what I assume is a major news organization, but it got postponed till tomorrow. So I don't know when that interview will be out, but I wasn't told that I wasn't supposed to talk about it, but I don't want to give too much away. But there's some, it potentially could be a very good interview, and a big interview. So I'm really looking forward to speaking with who I'm speaking with, and I'll let you know more about it when it happens. That's not the good news or the bad news. And I do have some good news. I do have some. I don't know if it's bad news, but I guess I can give you the. No, it's not Nancy Grace. I don't know if I wouldn't go on. I don't think I would go. Nancy would yell at me, and I don't like being yelled at. I really don't. I actually hate it a lot. I'd probably yell back. I wouldn't be able to handle it. I would just, she'd be like, Mr. Diaz, you are avoiding the question. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm actually telling you. And then I'd be like, Mrs. Grace, you are asking stupid questions. So, it would turn into a fight probably between the two. Yeah, I'm going on Piers Morgan. No. No Piers Morgan. I used to watch Nancy Grace all the time when little Kaylee Anthony was missing, and I actually really enjoyed her coverage of it too. Yeah, but it would just. She's so nice to Chris though. Like I see her, she just talks major shiznit to her guests, like major, and but she doesn't do that to. No, it's not Vinny either. But she just talks like major crap, and I just would not be able to handle it. I'd get pissed. And I'd be like, you know what, Nance? That's what I'd call her, Nance. And I'm sure she loves to be called Nance. Because Chris is good looking. I think he's a very handsome man. Yeah, anybody that has SF on. And then, you know, you got White Boy over there promoting him. He's found 30-something people. He's going to find Sebastian. It's like, shut up. Somebody get him a shiny object to distract him. I saw that again. You know, and then if you have him on, you know, what can I do for you? Nothing. Not a thing. Nothing, not a thing. So, yeah, they're both just big dummies. Nancy Grace played with your hair. Where? At CrimeCon? I like Vinny too. I do. I have no issues with Vinny. I don't know the guy or anything. Never talked to him. I like his show. I think he's smart. So it's good to see you. How are you? No, it's not Chris Hansen. Although I've had Chris Hansen on my show before. That I did. I don't know if you guys remember that, but that happened. It was a good one. But yeah, I did. I had Hansen on the predator. I called him the Predator missile. The object wouldn't even need to sparkle. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I still exchange emails with him too. I should probably get him back. Get him back on. I mean, he was very receptive to that. Very nice guy. Very nice. I mean, he was very. Like I said, my favorite part of that was that before the show started, we were just talking. You know, just him and I. Before the show even started, we were just, and his wife was there, and we just had it was just really nice getting to talk to him, and so that was fun. So I enjoyed that. Well, crap, now we want to know. Yeah, I know. I'm not going to say who it's with, but it'll be a nice interview. And it's not going to be like a video or anything. It's going to be an article in a major paper or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not exactly 100% sure. I'll know more tomorrow, but I was supposed to do it today. It got pushed back till tomorrow. Those things happen. It's show business, you know. I'm just kidding. It's not actually show business. But so anyway, I guess I tell you the good news, maybe the bad news. The bad news is, as it stands now, Lab After Dark is eventually ending. Okay. And so that's the bad news, that's happening still. The good news is that the new stuff, or whatever you want to call it, isn't going to be until mid-March. So I thought that it was going to start earlier than that. It's not. And so I assume we'll go through February and into March. So we'll still be here for another, I don't know, month and a half or something. Yeah, so Well, I got a new gig that I'm going to be doing. So that's it. Really, that's all it is. But we're gonna, until that starts, I'm not gonna leave. Got a month, and we're gonna do another month and a half. Now Peyton has been on me. He thinks that it's bullshit. he's very upset with me because he doesn't think that that needs to happen. But he's a kid. What does he know? But he's pissed. He's absolutely pissed. He came over. By the way, my grandmother turned. We had a frank conversation about it yesterday, and he's he's got his opinion. He's got a major opinion about it, and I respect it and I understand what he's saying. But to go to bed earlier. No, it's just a new podcast. It's a different later show podcast that interferes with this time slot, completely interferes with it, and it will take up probably too much time. And that's that's just it. Not a big deal, What do you mean? What do you mean? You're here? So the good news is, so the bad news is that the show's still ending, but we're here until it seems like mid-March or whenever the World Baseball Classic starts, and I don't know when that is. It will be on YouTube. It will be and then it will also be simulcast in Northern California on a station called 96.3. And so also internet radio. I'm not really sure where else. Other places too. So, and it'll be a nightly show. So, no, not with Gary. I don't think no, Dr. Gary will not be involved, unfortunately. It'd be nice if he was, but he's not a sports guy. Yeah, it'll be live. Yeah, it'll be a live show. Yeah, a lot of people hate sports, but it's always something I've kind of wanted to dabble in. It's something that I've always kind of wanted to dabble in, and so that I am excited about that, But Lab stays. Lab isn't going anywhere. Is Robin retiring from Howard Stern? You're his new co-host? Nah. I wish. Actually, I don't. I mean, money-wise, yeah, but it will be a different. And once again, I think a lot of you may still enjoy it. Some of you, because it's not. I mean, it'll be, sports talk, but it won't. It'll be still like. Can you get rid of Lab and do Lab After Dark earlier? That would solve everything. No, I cannot. But thank you for the suggestion. I'm keeping the Lab. Yeah, the Lab's not going anywhere. Lab is still here. It's just, like I said, it's just an opportunity, and we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So the good, like I said, the good news is we're here a little bit longer than expected, but yeah, no, yeah. But the thing is that I've always wanted to dabble in sports talk, and I think that I think that I would be good at it, and I know that that will whatever happens, it'll be worth it to at least give it a shot. Will you be covering all sporting events or just certain ones? Not particular, specifically baseball, but pretty much anything. Yeah, pretty much anything. Maybe Lab After Dark can be a rare thing for weekends or free time. Yeah, I thought about that, and it just wouldn't, wouldn't work for me because I already feel like I neglect this show enough, but like I said, I'm not leaving. I'm here, we're here. Peyton's just like, that's our show. So, well, I mean, I guess technically it does. It works for you. It works for you. Yeah. Peyton. Anyway, my grandmother's birthday was yesterday, her 82nd birthday. And it was nice until we had that very frank conversation. And that was it was fun, But happy birthday to my wonderful grandmother who turned 82 years young yesterday. My sister made the meatloaf. It really wasn't anything to write home about. So don't tell her I said that. It was okay. She said she I don't know. It was okay meatloaf, Who wants meatloaf for their birthday dinner? I was a little disappointed by that, Anyway, so will you please leave Lab After Dark up? Let's see, hold on. Will you please leave Lab After Dark up so we can watch replays of our favorite shows? Yes. Yeah, I'm not gonna take them down, but what the hell? Why is meatloaf a birthday dinner? Where did this come from? I don't know. Meatloaf reminds me of Rob Reiner, really. Hey, you need to close out with John Deere letters. Yeah, those were fun. Happy birthday, Grandma. Yes, indeed. She 82 years young, and she's doing really well, actually. Look, I like meatloaf too, but it's not the ketchup meatloaf. That's not what it is. It's the what is that? It was like the barbecue kind. It was all right. I mean, it was good enough. Wasn't the best meatloaf, but let's just say that. But I do like meatloaf, mostly. Most of the time, I like meatloaf. But, that's just you know what that is? That's what I was saying. I go, that's like an 80-something-year-old's birthday wish. Meatloaf? Nothing was, they just like, the top was good. The center didn't have any real flavor. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But if, you know, and then I got accused that I was ruining grandma's birthday by my sister. You're ruining grandma's birthday. All I did, this is all I did. I pulled up a chair and I sat next to my sister and I stared at the side of her head while she was eating. And then she's like, why are you staring at the side of my head? And I said, I'm not. And then she's like, can you not do that? I said, yes. I can not do it, but I'm going to continue to. And she goes, you're gonna ruin grandma's birthday. So then I was like, all right. She always gets so pissed. You're ruining grandma's birthday. Love steak. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I made my husband a heart-shaped meatloaf one year for Valentine's Day. Wow, heart-shaped. She was pissed. It was so funny, though. It was so funny. I liked it, at least. That's why I did it. It's always like you're ruining grandma's birthday or you're ruining Christmas or, you know, she's very dramatic. Where's YouTube Bad Actors? They put something out today. I'm going to play it. It was pretty funny. But Gray. This one, this is crazy shit. It's getting worse. The degeneration is like at an all-time high. An all-time high. Let me see here.
Yeah, I don't know if
she loves me, and I love her. Well, she loves me some days. Baby kids, thank you again. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Let me see here. This guy is so funny. It's unbelievable, dude. Look at this. Oh, this is good stuff. Hold on. Let me make sure. Prick. Remember, I'm the worst person of all time. Don't forget that. Are you guys ready?
you guys are aware, but I put out a video today on the the Idaho 4 case, not Delphi. Idaho 4 case regarding, debunking the fog light myth that the nut jobs keep talking about.
What's the fog light myth? I didn't even know there was a fog light myth that was going on. Still going on about the Idaho 4 case. And I know there are people that are still going on about it. And they're like, well, you know, the roommates were involved or whatever the frig they're saying. I mean, they just say crazy shit all the time. But this is so funny. All right, let me just from the beginning. And scene.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys are aware, but I put out a video today on.
I don't know if you guys are aware, but I put out a video today. And, you know, nobody watched it because you guys are assholes. Bunch of pricks, I tell you.
The Idaho 4 case, not Delphi. Idaho 4 case regarding, debunking the fog light myth that the nut jobs keep talking about over and over and over again. And absolutely hardly anybody even watched the damn thing.
And I pretty much hardly ever watch the damn thing.
Yeah, you spend hours making something and it just goes. you can already tell. Like everyone goes, Gray, it's so negative when you say that. But I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm trying hard to get videos to be watched so that there's an ad revenue
They make better videos.
associated with the
Talk about things that people actually want to hear about, not fog videos. Great, you made a video about fog.
channel, and it's just harder and harder and harder to do. All right. When I see during a premiere the total viewers is 50 something, that
On like a 200,000 channel or 200,000 subscriber channel, he's got 50 people for a premiere. That's wild.
video has no shot of ever doing well. And in fact, right after the video played, it just went down, 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 all the way into the basement. And I don't know how to fix
Went down into the basement, not into the closet. Oh, that's right. Hello, April. How are you?
it or anything like that. It just,
But great.
it is what it is. You know? Hey, thanks so much, Cheryl Bullock. You know, that's the first bit of income today. The video will not make any income, and there was not one super chat or anything when the video played on the premiere. So that is it right there. Thank you. What are you talking about, Scott? We've moved on to many different cases, you idiot. But I'm not
I mean, it's crazy that he talks to people this way. You idiot. What are you talking about, you idiot, Scott? I know. Like you do.
sure if you've watched the show or not. You seem like a crazy person.
Go to something else. Go to something else. Like if you can't, like if it's not profitable for you and that's what you want is profit, then you know, and you're not doing it, then you gotta go do something else.
Nuts. You obviously don't watch the channel. I've got many videos that I just put out regarding other cases.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I've moved on to many different cases. You know, I've actually literally
Yeah, I did.
we've talked about many different cases. Nobody
talked about
watches
many. We've talked about Delphi, and we talked about Delphi, and then we talked about Delphi some more, and a little bit more than that. A little Delphi, a little many different Delphis. Delphi. And the Idaho 4, we did some more Idaho 4 and Delphi. Many, many, many different cases. Delphi and Delphi. Many different cases. Right.
I don't know, man. It's getting really frustrating. But hey, guys, if you're out there, if you could please help support the channel tonight. Had a rough day with the video that I put out.
Yes. They do get tired of it, and that's why he's bitching about it. Yeah, I've heard this before. It's a shame because he is good at mapping, but like, who gives a shit? What does mapping have to do with it? You know, I mean, yeah, like I don't even know if he's good at it. But didn't he make a 3D model of like the Delphi bridge, like on Minecraft or something? You know, I mean, nobody maps better than I do.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to tell you guys. It's just the same shit. It's crazy. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Love Boston.
Now, this is crazy. So it says, I'm sure you will block me, but you should really need to check yourself, Gray. You should be respectful to your listeners. Just my opinion. Best wishes.
You just come in here and you act like a dumb shit. I mean, nobody, what are you talking about? Who are you? You know, I don't even know who you are. You don't ever show up here. You show up 1 in a million years. You make a stupid comment
1 in a million years.
like that. Yeah, we're the moderators when you need them. You know, get rid of those people like that. Or the comments.
But Gray.
Who are you talking about? What people? Yeah, she hasn't been around in a million years. I don't give a shit what she says.
They are a member.
I know. I was just hanging out here talking, and she jumps in with that. No, it didn't get deleted quick. It was up for a long time. Way too long. Hey, guys, we don't have any gifted memberships tonight. Maybe we could get some of those.
Hey, we don't have any. Hey, we don't have any gifted memberships tonight.
Yeah, good for you, Love Boston. But I don't want you to be a member here.
I've been a member of your channel for 12 months. So 12 months they've paid to be a member of his channel. 12 months. And he doesn't give one shit.
Okay? If you're going to come in here and make the shit comments that you make, I don't want you here. Go to make those shit comments somewhere else. Okay? Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and go, oh, you've been a member for 12 months? Wow, thank you. Thank you for coming in and insulting me. Wow, you're just so great.
Holy shit.
Nobody's going to...
Not sure if your grandma's favorite drink is coffee or tea, but whatever it is, buy her one for me. Happy birthday, Grandma. Many blessings. I certainly will. She likes coffee. She's a Americana drinker. Yeah, he went exactly right. Gray, look, there's a super chat for
to
him.
do that.
Look at Gray. There's a super chat on the screen.
You're ridiculous. See, look how passive aggressive that is. You come in here and you trash my channel, and then you put your little, look, I've been a member for 12 months. Look how mean Gray is. Why don't you look at a mirror, passive aggressive jackass? My God, what
I'm just waiting for him to call somebody a bitch.
a joke. Hey, Paulette, I don't need you to have a response like that, okay? That's not helpful either. Jesus. Hey, thank you for your support.
So is Paulette, is she a mod? Is that what it is? Holy shit. What a nightmare that guy is. So then he said, like, Paulette, thank you for the dude. Gray, what are you doing, dude? I mean, you're worse than ever.
No, I you know what? I don't thank you. Okay? I think your treatment when you came in here earlier was a joke. Okay? It's not something I'm going to thank you for. Thank you for spending the money so you can come in here and insult me. That's awesome.
By the way, I don't think what she said, I don't think that she was insulting. I think what she said was, I'm sure that you will block me for this, but you really need to check yourself, Gray. You should be respectful to your listeners. Just my opinion. How is that insulting? That's insulting?
Okay? That's not helpful either. Jesus. Hey, thank you for your support. No, I you know what? I don't thank you. Okay? I think your treatment when you came in here earlier was a joke. Okay? It's not something I'm going to thank you for. Thank you for spending the money so you can come in here and insult me. That's awesome. Yeah, that's just crazy. Who acts like that?
Acts like what? Who acts like this? And don't forget, you called me one of the worst people of all time. So, I have no sympathy for you. I hope your channel tanks, and I hope you stub your toe tomorrow, and I hope you have a flat tire in the morning. So I don't give a shit. I think it's great that you're self-destructing. I think it's funny.
Good Lord.
I can't stand you, to be honest.
Let's see. Yeah, he said, I don't know. Yeah. Well, no, she was a member already, and she didn't say stop picking. She said something else, and I hadn't even talked to any. I was just doing the show. I wasn't even talking about anything. She just wanted to do that. Notice how she's quiet now because this is what she intended to do from the originally.
She tried to give you helpful advice.
Troll. Let's see. The trolls are the ones that the stealth trolls are the ones at $1.99 who come in here and just They'll spend that kind of money just to be a troll. It's crazy. See you later, Love Boston. Nice try. Nice try. You guys could go hang out wherever you guys hang out outside of this. Yeah, no, I think they did that on purpose in here. And I don't really know what's going on. I'm not sure what's happening in here, where these people just show up. But hey, guys, we have 0 gifted channel memberships tonight. I don't think I've ever seen it like that.
I've heard him say that at least 20 times.
Is there any chance you guys can help support the channel with some gifted memberships? That would
You guys could support the channel with some gifted memberships. Maybe your firstborn. How about that?
be great. Thank you. Yeah, I think what we have in here, you guys, is like these trolls came in from the Karen Reed fan club because I showed up somewhere and I said, man, because I guess there was a movie yesterday regarding the Karen Reed case. That's why some of my mods weren't here.
That's where some of my mods weren't here. What the fuck?
So there was like a movie and they were playing it on one of these YouTube channels, but I went over and I said, man, you guys I want to see how you guys are going to react when the movie on Lifetime gets all the facts wrong because you guys know all about it. And then he read it so opposite of what I meant. He intentionally read it on the air and everybody was just hating and hating and hating and hating. And everybody started, and it's so opposite of what I meant.
So you're telling me that he wrote something and it was read the way that he wrote it, but it wasn't written it wasn't read the way that he meant it. What the hell does that mean? Oh, look. Hey, Gray, look. Mary gifted 5 Lab After Dark memberships. Thank you, Mary. We had 0 gifted memberships until that, and now we have 5. So we're beating Gray at life. But thank you, Mary. I appreciate your generosity as always.
Man, he intentionally read it on the air, and everybody was just hating and hating and hating and hating. And everybody started going, "Oh, Gray, you're a troll. You're a blah, blah, blah." And then I make another comment. I go, you got a channel full of cult member nut jobs, and he put that on the screen.
What do you expect him to do? You make a public comment, people put it on the screen. He's so stupid.
Hey, Love Boston, don't pretend now. Thank you, whatever, but
I mean that we got to listen to that over again. That was probably one of the most disastrous 2 minutes of anything that I've ever heard. I cannot believe that. So I got to hear that again. Just 2 minutes of just ridiculous behavior. Look, Gray. Oh, and he'll watch this. He hates my guts. I don't really think the world of him either, but I was supposed to be nice. Well, I was told, I wasn't told to be nice, but I was like, all right, I'll be nice to him. But then, he never sticks to what he says on his end. So he can eat an entire pile of dog shit.
From the Karen Reed fan club, because I showed up somewhere and I said, man, because I guess there was a movie yesterday regarding the Karen Reed case. That's why some of my mods weren't here. So there was like
Does he require his mods to be there at all times? Is that what he's supposed to do? Is that what happened?
Movie, and they were playing it on one of these YouTube channels, but I went over and I said, man, you guys...
My mods aren't here because they're watching the Karen Reed thing.
I want to see how you guys are going to react when the movie on Lifetime gets all the facts wrong because you guys know all about it. And then he read it so opposite of what I meant.
What do you mean by that?
Intentionally read it on the air, and everybody was just hating and hating and hating and hating. And everybody started going, "Oh, Gray, you're a troll. You're a blah, blah, blah." And then I make another comment. I go, you know, you got a channel full of cult member nut jobs, and he put that on the screen. Hey, Love Boston, don't pretend now. Thank you, whatever. But you know,
And Wolf Rider gifted 1 Lab After Dark membership. Thank you for gifting a membership. I do appreciate it, honestly. Gray might not, but
I don't know what your gig is. You came in here, you insulted the hell out of the show. I don't know where the hell you came from. You sound like one of the crazy people. All right, I have no idea what the hell you were coming in here for. You just out of nowhere, the show was just starting, it was normal, and you just trashed it. But we're still frozen up again, you guys. We're trying to get to the goal. We're currently at 1/6 of a nightly goal currently, and we're just sort of floundering around.
Anyway, for the people that are just coming in, the good news, bad news situation is that Lab After Dark continues until mid-March, and but that the show will eventually still come to an end, but it will be longer than we had first thought. When I say we, me and Peyton, who's throwing an absolute fit.
Yeah, well, if you apologize, Love Boston, maybe I'll feel differently, but your comment coming in here was so rude and
Why don't you apologize?
distasteful and disrespectful that I don't even want you around, to be honest with you.
Oh my God.
And I won't think differently tomorrow. But if you apologize, I might go, okay, at least they realize. Your comment that you made in here, Love Boston.
And Holly, thank you so much for gifting 5 Lab After Dark memberships. Great. We haven't got any gifted memberships tonight. Maybe we can get some, Gray.
What are you talking about? Are you being passive aggressive right now?
I mean, he would know about passive aggressive.
What do you mean? Apologize for what?
Apologize for having an opinion. Fucking dictator.
You got to be kidding me.
Dude, do you know how much shit people talk to me that aren't even members, and I take it? I don't even care if they're members. I mean, I care about my members, but I care about my just subscribers as well. I mean, it's all kind of hand in hand. Some people can afford it, some people can't. Some people want to spend the money, some people don't. But that's just how it is. But the people that watch you still have a positive influence on your channel. They just do.
Man, that's got to be a joke, right? Like an absolute joke.
Yeah, the finger on the glass. I know he's like, nobody talks to me that way. How dare you?
Okay, well, you are being passive aggressive because you just asked me apologize for what? I don't have much more time for you, Love Boston. If we don't get this resolved, I'm blocking you permanently from the channel.
Damn, he couldn't be luckier. Like, honestly, consider yourself lucky.
And I don't care about like, oh, I've been a member for 5 months. I can't deal with people like you. As Love Boston must be part of this troll community because they all came in right as she was making her comment. Did you notice that, you guys? It was weird, almost like a timed event.
Yeah, it was a timed event. It was a perfectly executed terrorist plot. Josh, did you? I think so. I think I did. Yes, Donna. And Donna's very kind as always. Thank you, Donna. He's the worst. I can't believe that.
Okay, Love Boston. You came in here and you trashed the channel. Did you or did you not? Answer the question. Look. See, Love Boston came in here. You got to admit, like, she came in here just being an absolute ass and a troll, and is pretending. She's probably yucking it up on social media somewhere in a little group somewhere, and they're all laughing. And, you know, it is what it is. What do you mean? You came in here and you
Explain exactly how I trashed your channel.
trashed me, and I hadn't even said a word to anybody in here. We were just doing a show. We just started. Love Boston. You don't remember doing that?
Don't worry. I'm not only the things that he's saying to Love Boston are wonderfully nice compared to what he said about me.
Was that
We can go over that again if you guys want. It's one of my favorite things of all time.
somebody pretending to be your account? She's an idiot. Okay, that's all there is to it.
She doesn't seem like an idiot. She actually seems pretty smart. Like she has some sort of like people skills and sort of self-awareness. And we could go over it again. We can do it.
One of the dumb people that show up and they just think that nobody's smart enough to see what they type in.
I think he also said that I was one of the dumbest people of all time, but
yeah, we're all just so dumb. We just didn't get it, man. What you said had nothing to, it was just so kind.
And shout out YouTube bad actors for this wonderful video. It's hilarious.
Nice.
It's hilarious, but it's actually it's funny because he's crazy, but it's kind of sad that he actually just treats people that support him financially that way. Now, does that give you carte blanche to just be a mean person? No, of course not. And I'm not saying that it does, and it doesn't. But what she said was very I would say that it was kind of on the nose. There was nothing wrong with it.
It was great. All right, see you later. I'm blocking you right now. All right, go tell your friends it was all great. Hey, good times. See you later. Have a good one.
And as somebody who has trolled the shit out of Gray, I lots of respect.
I don't have time for you anymore. Yeah, absolutely the most passive aggressive night I've ever seen. Yeah, I was just doing a show.
So is he really married? You know, and I don't want to say, you know, anything about his wife or anything because I would never do that. I don't know who she is or anything about her, but I will say that I hope he's nicer to her than he is to just people in real life.
Just talking about something and she just jumps in with that. Trying to
blink twice if you need help.
Do this. This was her plan. That's the whole thing. And then I wasn't nice to her and then she goes, see? See? That's exactly what passive aggressive people do. Here's what I'll do. Let's do 24 hours. If you come back in again and say the same thing, you'll be removed forever.
We're going to do 24 hours. We're going to put you on a 24-hour hold. And then if you come back in with the same bullshit, you're blocked forever. Nothing, nada, Nathan. Don't say a bad word about me. If you don't like it, who cares? I mean, it's kind of, it's the nicest threat of all time. Forever. I don't think he has any kids, but
yeah.
Did you hear that? Listen to that noise that he made.
No, and then I
What noise?
yeah, no.
Don't worry, we're not done. We're going to talk about B. Tim, who's making fun of women in wheelchairs now. Swear to God. I mean, I'm not even making that up.
Yeah, I know. And then I have to.
He's attacking women that are paralyzed.
I mean, I don't have to respond, I guess. I could just sit here and pretend that nobody said something. Hey, thanks, Bruce Holdaway. We're still at 1/5. I didn't read
Hi, little Miss
what you said.
Jared.
She just said, right when the show started, something like, "You're mean to
I'm sure.
a sub or something, or your members," and it's like, what? When? I didn't say anything, and then her behavior made it so that I was not polite with her, but she created it. You get what I'm saying? That's what passive aggressive people do. They say something, it creates a response. Like, let me ask you something. If I went up to you, I said,
No, I don't add. This is all YouTube bad actors. She does fantastic stuff.
"You always say mean things, you asshole," to somebody when
I'm clipping it. Oh God. What am I gonna do with all these sounds? I have to clip it.
whenever they say, and then I go, "What the hell are you talking about? See, look." So if I went up to you, I said, "You always say mean things, you
Kevin, you always say mean things about me. You stupid little bitch. I can't believe you would do that.
asshole," to somebody whenever they say, and then I go, "What the hell are you talking about? See, look." It's just crazy. That's what passive aggressive people do. Well, that's what I'm saying. So it's like she makes a comment, and then my response is going to validate her comment, and then she says, "See, you see how that works?"
I was trying to follow the logic and put past the fact that I can't stand you and that I think that you're an enormous asshole. And I was trying to see what you're saying, but I'm not understanding the logic. I'm not understanding the logic of what he just said. Not at all.
Yes, I don't know. I think she's became a member of the troll community, and they got her to come in and say certain things. You know how that works.
What the hell is the troll community? Is there such a thing? Like, is there troll meetings? What is that? I've never heard that before. You see, Gray.
Only to be welcomed by one of the mods, and then we had to, that was ridiculous. Kind of makes you wonder if there's like this communication going on outside. What the heck, Carl? Jesus. Hey, look at that. I don't think we've ever, we had one. I think we had 100 one time, maybe. But 50, man, that's amazing. Thanks, Carl. Jeez. Hey, adios. Love Boston. We got.
Whoa. God dang it, Carl. Yeah, I am disappointed in Carl.
50 more in here. But 50. We had one. Jeez. Going on outside.
God dang it, Carl. I mean, what circle? Like, in what world would you want to do that?
What the heck, Carl? Jesus. Hey, look at that. I don't.
Yeah, you suck too, Carl.
Think we've ever. We had one. I think we had 100 one time, maybe. But 50, man, that's amazing. Thanks, Carl. Jeez. Hey, adios. Love Boston. We got 50 more in here. Hey, thanks, everybody. All right.
Yeah, and he deleted the live stream, which is, yeah, he's excited now. All right, let's see. All right, let's go. Gray. See what this little D-hole. Here it is. Here it is in all of its glory. One of the best.
I mean, he's one of the.
Look at that. Look at that thumbnail, dude. Just like two titans. Well, I think if he did donate 50 to his own, he would actually lose money on it, but that's all right.
Shit, we'll just hire Josh.
Just you don't need to do any voice changers when you sound like Norm Macdonald getting a colonoscopy.
Oh my God, I'm dead.
I mean, why are they talking about me on some random live stream? And why is there a fake Gray in the chat? You know, how weird is that?
But I saw what that bastard the lab did, and he's just a Chris McDonough wannabe.
No, Josh from the lab's an absolute tool. He's one of the worst people on the planet. He was over there?
One of the worst people on the planet.
It was Josh from the lab pretending to be me, but they knew it wasn't you. That guy's a pile of shit. What's he doing on there? I mean, he's one of the dumbest people that there ever has been. And
You're welcome to play the Labs channel, but stay off mine. That content is gold. If you don't super chat, nobody rides for free.
That
Oh,
is so
absolutely.
freaking true. He
it
will.
does equal money. I mean, look at my show and look at compared to theirs.
You should hop on her panel and set her straight.
Actually, there's nobody. I haven't seen one nickel on there since. You guys are way more generous to me than any of those people.
I told you that I donate half to charity and half to Destiny.
It's so
My two
crazy.
favorite dancers.
What do you mean it was just a parody? What are you talking about? They had a picture of me. They had an account with my name on it. You know, that means they had to create like a Google account like that, you know? So it's not really a parody. You should hop on their panel and set her straight. Yeah, I was thinking about trying to get over there, but I'm just not going to go. They're not going to let me on.
I'll let you on.
I mean, what is it? Look at this.
I'll let you on
It's
right
just
now. I would love that.
so crazy that people want to sit around and listen to just drivel, like
Drivel. Save your fancy words.
absolutely nothing related to anything.
What about all that drivel that you listen to?
What a joke. God. What am I supposed to do when I go on there?
Nothing. You just sit there like a little bitch.
I wouldn't have anything nice to say to them.
You don't have anything nice to say about anybody anyway,
I can tell you that.
except Carl. Because Carl gifted 50 memberships to a shitty channel. There wasn't even 50 people in there.
Plus, I don't see any way to get on there. There's no link or anything. You know, it's stupid, okay? You don't need to tell me about it. Because I'll just go over and say something, and then they'll go, see? That gray guy, he's mean.
He really is, dude. He's the worst.
They want to say, you know, they're just losers.
Like Carl.
You know, people who invent stuff like that have,
Like Carl.
I mean, I don't, when I hear about it, it just sort of, you know, then I go over there and I'm angry and then I comment and say, oh, you guys are all losers, you know.
Arr, he's angry.
And then they go, oh, Greg, you know, and they just, people suck, you know. That's
Somebody said they're super vile humans, but judge others for being their real selves. Just trying to insinuate you were being creepy.
just the truth. Wow.
The best part is just a Chris McDonough wannabe.
No, Josh from the lab's an absolute tool. He's one of the worst people on the planet. He was over there?
I'm an absolute tool and one of the worst people on the planet.
It was Josh from the lab
Yeah, Josh from the lab, asshole.
pretending to be me, but they knew it wasn't you. That guy's a pile of shit. What's he doing on there? I mean, he's one of the dumbest people that there ever has been. And
You're welcome to play the labs. One of the dumbest people that there's ever been. This channel, but yeah, a complete tool, like a multi-tool, not just a tool, not just like a wrench or a screwdriver or a nail gun, but like, you know, a very multi-layered, complicated tool. Not just one. Like a Leatherman.
Stay off mine. That content is gold. If you don't super chat, nobody rides
Snap-on Leatherman.
for free.
That is so
absolutely.
freaking true. He
It
will.
does equal money. I mean, look at my show and look at compared to theirs.
You should hop on her panel and set her straight.
Actually, there's nobody. I haven't seen one nickel on there
I've seen one nickel of
since. You guys are way more generous to me than any of those people.
obviously not, because you bitch at them every single night. Get turd.
I told you that I donate half to charity and half to Destiny.
It's so
My two
crazy.
favorite dancers.
What do you mean it was just a parody? What are you talking about?
It was just a parody. I mean, what do you want to know? Huh? What are you gonna do, huh? Just a parody. Okay.
They had a picture of me. They had an account with my name on it. You know, that means they had to create like a Google account like that, you know? So it's not really a parody. You should hop on their panel and set her straight. Yeah, I was thinking about trying to get over there, but I'm just not going to go. They're not going to let me on. I mean, why does look at this? It's just so crazy that people want to sit around and listen to just drivel, like absolutely nothing related to anything. What a joke! God, what am
What a joke. Oh my God, what a joke. All right, so his voice gives me a headache sometimes. It's just like he's insufferable. I cannot believe he talked to that lady that way. Did you guys?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys were aware, but I put out a video today on the the
This is my favorite.
Idaho 4 case, not Delphi. Idaho 4 case regarding debunking the fog light myth.
Foghorn, like I said, you never watch my videos. I said, we talked about the fog light. I said.
That the nut jobs keep talking about over and over and over again.
Oh, I'd let him on in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. If that's what he wanted to do, come on.
And absolutely hardly anybody even watched the damn thing. You know, you spend hours making something and it just goes, you can already tell, like everyone goes, Gray, it's so negative when you
He's like, when he does that voice, his mouth legitimately looks like a butthole.
say that, but I don't know if the already. Yeah, you spend hours making something and it just goes. You can already tell, like everyone goes, Gray. It's so negative when you say that, but I don't know if you can already tell, like everyone goes, Gray. It's so negative.
Like right there, look. Like it looks like an angry ass. But Josh, Gray donates half of his money.
When you
Bullshit.
when you say that, but I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm trying hard to get videos to be watched so that there's an ad revenue associated with the channel, and it's just harder and harder and harder to do. All right.
I do too. I mean, it's kind of a, hey, what the frig? Busted tomato. But Gray.
When I see during a premiere the total viewers is 50 something, that video has no shot of ever.
What? How many subscribers does he have? Like 200,000, and he's getting 50 on a premiere. That seems like a you problem, dude. Like maybe just do. You know, nobody cares about your map. You know, it's just like, yeah. Look at the there was supposed to be a fog light here, but if you take a 360 around the block and then you go up the block and then hit it with a 90-degree angle, then maybe you can't see it. Oh no, Gray.
Doing well. And in fact, right after the video played, it just went down, 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 all the way
Down.
into the basement. And I don't know how to fix it or anything like that.
Make a better video. Make something more interesting. I spent hours on it.
It is what it is.
I don't know how many he has.
Yeah.
He had a lot at one point. I'm sure he's still like.
Hey, thanks so much, Cheryl Bullock. That's the first bit of income today. The video will not make any income, and there was not one super chat or anything when the video played on the premiere.
Now, to be honest with you, like, I have made tons of videos. Most of them make almost no money, but I do it for the love of the game. I love it. When I say videos, like, I do the reviews or whatever, and they don't. I know when I do them that my core audience is going to watch them, especially when I do them on this channel. I don't expect them to get, 20, 30, 40,000 views. I'd be happy if they did, but it's like you do it for the love of the game. That's what you do. Sometimes people watch it, sometimes people don't. It happens. It's not that big of a deal. It sucks. But great.
So that is it right there. Thank you.
And the reason that he does it is because the Idaho 4 case will always be like popular, like there will always be people that will be talking about it and invested in it forever. That's just how it works, And he thinks that by doing that whenever he needs a quick cash in, shing, 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 it's just not how it works, dude. Let's see. Let me watch this here. This is so good. Here, hold on. My favorite person.
I got Pearl mad. I got the Circle Jerks mad. I got fucking Sludge mad. I got these mad. I got everyone mad.
You got me mad too. You've had me mad.
That's how it should be. You fucked up people mad. I mean,
listen to what this guy said though. Hold on. Listen to what this guy did. Hold on here. Guy won't even show his face. So there's this lady that I think they changed their name from the Circle Jerks to the Jerks. Her name's Pearl. And I'm trying to see here. Hold on. Yeah, and I'm sure that I'm sure some of you I subbed to Gray when he had about 2,000 subs. I unsubscribed. He had 2001. Yeah, Pearl. Yeah. Anyway. So apparently that she has a degenerative condition where she's, I don't know what it is, and frankly, she's wheelchair bound. She explained it somewhere. I don't know where exactly it is, but she's wheelchair bound, and she's very intelligent. She's a very intelligent person. She's not a fan of Josh, but that's okay. I'm fine with that. But she's very intelligent, and I like listening to her talk sometimes. But now that I know, so I don't know what show this was, but B Tim sending a super chat that says, "Now I know Pearl gets triggered by being called a Brummie." I don't even know what a Brummie is. I will call her a Brummie every day now. Thanks, Pearl, for letting us know. Wow. And he just says the most asinine, mean shit to people. Specifically women. Like, he'll say it to anybody, but that's what people do though when they are able to hide behind their keyboard, and that's what he does. He hides behind an avatar of a Kool-Aid man. No, he's never cammed up before. No, he's never cammed up before. I guess I could look it up, but I don't really want to. Let's see. I don't want to, but I'll do it. Brummie is an informal term for a person from Birmingham, England, or anything related to the city, including a distinct accent. Okay, well, so whatever. Why would she be upset about that? Does she have her own channel? She must, because she posted. What? So she said, "Oh, the lady is in a wheelchair. If I was triggered by you being wrong, I'd have been triggered to death years ago. Being factually incorrect is what you do all day, every day. I'm your latest obsession, just one in a long line. You've been obsessed with me before too. Being factually incorrect is what you do all day, every day. I'm your latest obsession, just one in a long line of women on here obsessing, being wrong, and buying friends. That's your internet world. At least your voice is finally breaking." Damn. Oh, I don't know. I don't know who that is, but I did read her talking about, but I just don't understand. I do not understand the sheer hatefulness just because somebody has a because like if somebody doesn't like you or somebody doesn't agree with you, or like he was talking about Deets again, and he's always talking about her looks. He like calls her fat. And he says she's balding, and shit like that. And it's like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how you could just say stuff like that, but I mean, I guess he does. He does it, and does it indiscriminately, and I don't know why. I don't know. I think Dietz is a very nice person. I like Dietz a lot, and she's usually pretty fair, but they got this thing. They for some reason, guys in particular, they always go, well, just because I'm a guy doesn't mean I can't clap back at a woman. And it's like, well, it kind of does, sort of, in a way. I've always kind of heard, what's good for the goose, good for the gander. But like going after somebody that's like handicapped physically, just, or telling a woman that she's balding. Like there's a difference between telling a guy that they're balding and there's a difference between telling a guy that he's balding and telling a lady that she's balding. There just is. There's a difference. There's a difference to me. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. I'm not like some like super, gentleman or anything, but I do think that there's certain lines that you don't cross, and there's a lot of habitual line crossers, and in the spirit of talking shit, that's one thing. If you want to make fun of somebody, the way that they pronounce something, or the way that they their take on something is incredibly dumb. It seems like it, but he's done it before, and I just don't understand what kind of a dude would do something like that. But I tell you what, it's typically a lonely guy who doesn't interact with women ever. Like think about, I've heard B. Tim talk about his mother before. I mean, think about if somebody said that about your mother. And I've heard people say stuff about your mom where he got super pissed off. Like, that's my mom. That. Well, she's somebody's mom too. These are somebody's mom. This is somebody's mom. I mean, that's fair, right? It's too far. It's just too much. It's just too much. I don't know, man. I don't like it, but I don't have to. And he doesn't like me. I don't like him. That's well established. I don't know what he looks like, and I don't want to know what he looks like. I don't care what he looks like. The image of him that I would assume what he looks like is going to be far better looking than what he probably actually looks like. And so I don't know. But it's sort of behavior of somebody who's never been married, somebody who's never had kids, somebody who's never had a meaningful relationship other than maybe with their parents, maybe their aunt, maybe or something like that. But I mean, without actually having a romantic relationship, or being infatuated with somebody and not knowing how to express it, that typically it comes out like that. It comes out rude. It comes out hateful. It comes out spiteful. And, you know, when the camera goes off and the microphone's shut, you can bet that a lot of people like that are very, very lonely individuals and that have a lot of self-doubt. If he was such a confident person, which I don't think he is, he would have no problem showing who he actually is. Now, you know, he says things like, well, I'm just a sub or whatever. No bullshit. You sit up on panels and talk to, you know, tons of people all the time. And you're not just a sub. I mean, it's just not true. You're as part of it as anybody. And so the whole spitefulness of, you know, I get it. He is gross, but why are we doing what? Somebody telling what I'm not really sure what you want me to do, Hawkeye. You didn't like when I was talking about Gray. You didn't like them talking about B Tim. What do you want me to talk about? Talk about whatever you want. Actually, I won't. I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. That's why I'm doing it, because this is my show and that's what I wanted to do. But Gray, I don't even know what that means. I would think so. Yeah. I would think so. He doesn't. He's like, he's a co-host. No, I don't think he's angry because he's I think it's probably because he doesn't have a lady, maybe. I don't know. That's what I would think, but I don't know. I'm just assuming. Anybody that spends, 8 hours on somebody else's show. Oh, is that right? Wait a minute. Wait. You're a mod for Gray Hughes? Is that true? Is that a joke? Is that a joke? Oh, okay. I was like, oh God. Oh God, that's sad. I don't know, but I don't know what. Let's see what you say. I don't know what he looks like. I mean, I don't know. Like, I have no idea. You get over it. You're the one that has a problem with it. The YouTube is full of these different channels that a lot of other people talk on. And the fact of the matter is that you don't have to be here. And it's not that serious. I mean, it's really not. You're not going to dictate what I say from the chat. You're not going to tell me to get over stuff because I'm not under anything. And so it's, it's like I said, it's not that serious. Not that serious. Obviously, you like Gray. You think he's a good guy. You love him. Oh, I love him. And, I talk about what I want, and that's it. Nothing's happening. No, it's just somebody's upset. I don't know what he's upset about. I have no idea. Probably denied the tit at a young age, maybe. I don't know. It's probably Carl, yeah. CA Hawkeye, Carl Hawkeye. Are you the one that donated the 50? Heat cam up. He'd cam up if he was good looking. Why are we doing this? But yeah, that's probably that. You're probably right. That's probably what'll happen. I always find that funny to me. Why are we doing this? Be real, mate. Be real about what? I'm real, man. I'm being real. I'm being as real as I possibly can. Gray's a dipshit. B Tim's a dipshit. You're a dipshit. And that's it. Yeah, I thought you were kind of all right for a little while, but you're obviously somebody who wants the attention of somebody, and I'm giving it to you. I'm giving you the attention that you want, but it's negative attention. I have no love in my life. I'm a Rizless chud who eats a very plain, bland diet, and you know, I don't have a lot of excitement in my life. Actually, I do. Actually, do a lot of excitement. Actually, I'm insecure. I think I'm more self-conscious than insecure. I think that that's more what you're looking for. And I have no problem saying, like, I think that I'm a bit more self-conscious, but I wouldn't say insecure. I don't really feel insecure. I feel actually pretty secure. Yeah, Rizless Chud. Yeah, see, I haven't been doing that either. I wish, though. That would be particularly nice, but who's this we? And what is there multiple? Are you watching in a living room with other people around? Who's this we? I can't even imagine that there's anybody near you right now. I would assume that you're sitting there in a dark room in your bed alone, obviously. The only backlight in the room is your phone, which is probably on like 4%. You keep having to lean over because you're probably so incredibly obese, I would assume, that you can't sit up properly in bed. And trying to charge your phone while telling other people that they're insecure. That's what I'm just assuming. Now, I'm probably wrong. I'm probably wrong, and I'm insecure. That's just my assumption. But who knows? You probably drop the phone on your head all the time, and you want to be a program director, go be a program director for Gray or whoever it is that you love. If you really love Gray, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I mean, get the Cheeto dust off your fingers. Stop wiping it onto your pants. Go out, get a haircut, meet some people. Talk to something that's not a mannequin. And figure it out, figure it out. Your body's screaming at you, help. I want Josh to talk about what I want him to talk about. I don't want to talk about I don't want him to talk about things that I don't want to listen to. Or whatever. I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm sure you have a dog that probably hates you. You know how hard that is to have a dog that hates you? I'm just assuming. I don't know any of this to be true, but that's sort of what I'm picking up on. Did they get blocked? Really? You didn't block them, did you? Don't do that. We're the only thing that they have. They need us. They need the attention. They have this psychological barrier where they need to break through to be in the front of the class because everybody else is enjoying themselves. Everybody else is enjoying the conversation, or maybe not even, well, yeah, I was talking with them. Did you block them? I was talking with them. I didn't want them to be blocked. I'm not welcoming disrespect. What are you talking welcoming disrespect? I'm disrespecting them right back. Yes, you are the one who meads something. What does mead mean? Mead? Does the N on your keyboard not work, mate? Does the M on your keyboard, the M works, but the N doesn't. Okay. I need attention so badly. I need attention. What do I need? I don't know. I don't know what I need. Wake up, child. All right. You're just boring. You're not even good at this. Like, I was having fun, but your comebacks are stupid. You need to move on. And I'll move on if you want to, but wake up, child. Oh, my Lord. Imagine hearing that. Imagine hearing that from Hawk. Wake up, child. Freaking weirdo. I know. Wake up, child. Wake up, child. No. Dr. Gary would be way better at trolling than look, the T doesn't work either. Look, the T on your I bet you hate me. I actually don't hate you. I don't know anything about you. No, I don't hate you. I think you probably hate you, and that's a whole different subject that we could talk about on another episode. If send me an email of your history, and we can dissect it if you'd like. I didn't say you were a troll either. He's getting attention that he wants, but I'm kind of bored with it because they're not like really good comebacks or anything. It's just can't even type properly. I bet you hate me by its truth. By its truth. I think you're probably hammered. I'm gonna assume that you're just drunk or something. We'll just chalk it up to that. We'll chalk it up to that you're probably hammered off your ass. Oh yeah, for sure. Which is sad too, That's just a whole different set of problems. It's fine. Oh, we're vibing. We're still vibing. What are you talking about? Thank you. I appreciate that. Very much do appreciate it. No, the vibe's good. We're good. We're vibing. But anyway, like, so since B Tim is in here. Bro, I'm extremely calm. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I'll calm down if you calm down. How about you just shut up? Because everybody's annoyed at you. Like, I was having fun dealing with you, and I was kind of having fun giving it back to you. But I mean, you could probably just shut up, and watch the show if that's what you want. And if you don't, then you can leave. I mean, it's up to you. But the chat is annoyed with you. I'm not so much annoyed with you, but everybody else thinks that you're a idiot. Their words, not mine. And they say you're bringing down the vibe of the show. So I'm not upset at all. Not even a little. Night, Lulu. Good night. Josh made him so mad. He's talking about his hero Gray. Is that what it is? Honestly, I'm just curious. Is that what it is? Is that you're a Gray fan? And YouTube Bad Actors is in the house. What's up? We played your video earlier. You're annoyed with me? Why? What did I do? Don't worry. We're only here till mid-March. It'll be okay. Thank you, Mary. To help you buy. Yeah, the video was funny. I mean, I could play it again on the way out just to piss off, what's the name? Although he did play quite a bit of it already. Well, I mean, I played the whole thing, which was a lot of fun too. And Kelsey, I appreciate you blocking him. I understand that. I get why you did, but sometimes I just, you know me. I like to fight a little bit. I'm so mad. Do you guys want me to play the video again? Let me see. I'll do it one more time since there is no drama. There's no drama at all. There's nothing. There's no drama. None. I'm not upset. People in the chat typically get more upset about it than I do. I don't really get upset. I'm not upset about it. I thought it was kind of funny. The way I understand it is he doesn't like talking bad about other people. Who doesn't like talking bad about other people? He doesn't like me talking bad about other people? Well, tough shit. Too bad. I don't care if you're honest or not. You could be a liar for all I give a shit. What does it matter to me? Don't apologize. Just watch the show or don't. That's all. That's it. That's all. Nothing more to it, brother. Over. Your 15 minutes is over. We're done. Moving on. Done with the woods. Time to roll, bro. Let's go. Back to Shithead McGee. And if you don't like it, frig right off.
The Idaho 4 case, not Delphi. Idaho 4.
Listen to this. Listen.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys are aware. But
Hawk's in the chat being a little bitch.
But I put out a video today on the Idaho 4 case, not Delphi. Idaho 4 case regarding, debunking the fog light myth that the nut jobs keep talking about over and
Gray, we got one over here for you, buddy. We got one of yours over here, Gray. We got one over here for you, Gray. Sorry, buddy.
over and over again, and absolutely hardly anybody even watched the damn thing. Yeah,
I wonder why. Hawk, did you watch
you
it?
spend hours making something, and it just goes. You can already tell. Like everyone goes, Gray, it's so negative when you say that. But I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm trying hard to get videos to be watched so that.
Yeah, I always wonder that too, Trace. When somebody says, I'm just being honest, does that mean that you're typically not? Like, oh, I'm just being honest. Well, I mean, I would assume that you were. Now that you said now you're just being honest means that typically sometimes you go around just lying.
There's an ad revenue associated with the channel, and it's just harder and harder and harder to do. All right. When I see during a premiere, the total viewers is 50 something, that video has no shot of ever doing well.
That is absolutely unheard of. To have how many does he have? 100 and what? 185,000 subscribers, and he puts out a video that has 50.
In fact, right after the video played, it just went down.
180,000. I didn't block you, Hawk, but I'm done talking to you though. I truly am. I'm sorry. I have enjoyed it, but I can't keep doing it. Okay.
Down, all the way into the basement.
I've got a show to do with other people that enjoy the content. And if you don't like it, you can get the hell out.
And I don't know how to fix it or anything like that. It is what it is. You know? Hey, thanks so much, Cheryl Bullock. That's the first bit of income today. The video will not make any income, and there was not one super chat or anything when the video played on the premiere.
Not one super.
So that is it right there. Thank you. What are you talking about, Scott? We've moved on to many different cases, you idiot. And I'm not sure if you've watched the show or not. You seem like a crazy person. Nuts. You obviously don't watch the channel. I've got many videos that I just put out regarding other cases. I've moved on to many different cases. I've actually literally we've talked about many different cases. Nobody watches. I don't know, man. It's getting really frustrating. But hey, guys, if you're out there, if you could please help support the channel.
You guys could help support the channel and send over some gifted memberships. That would be fantastic.
Tonight, had a rough day with the video that I put out. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to tell you guys. It's just.
I'm asking this with all sincerity. All sincerity. Does he drink? Does Gray drink?
The same shit. It's crazy. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Love Boston. You just come in here and you act like a dumb shit. I mean, what are you talking about? Who are you?
He does.
I don't even know who you are. You don't ever show up here. You show up one in a million years. You make a stupid comment like that. Yeah, we're the moderators when you need them. Get rid of those people like that. Or the comments.
Does he stream?
Who are you talking about? What?
Could that be part of it?
People. Yeah, she hasn't been around in a million years. I don't give a shit what she says. I know. I was just hanging out here talking, and she jumps in with that. No, it didn't get deleted quick. It was up for a long time. Way too long. Hey, guys, we don't have any gifted memberships tonight. Maybe we could get some of those. Yeah, good for you, Love Boston. But I don't want you to be a member here, okay? If you're going to come in here and make the shit comments that you make, I don't want you here. Go to make those shit comments somewhere else, okay? Jesus Christ. I'm not going to sit here and go, oh, you've been a member for 12 months? Wow, thank you. Thank you for coming in and insulting me. Wow. you know, you're just so great. Nobody's going to do that. You're ridiculous. See, look how passive aggressive that is. You come in here and you trash my channel, and then you put your little, look, I've been a member for 12 months. Look how mean Gray is. Why don't you look at a mirror, passive aggressive jackass?
I was certain he was going to say bitch, but he didn't. But I sort of questioned somebody being a member for 12 months. I mean, that's a long ass time to be a member of this shit.
My God, what a joke. Hey, Paulette, I don't need you to have a response like that, okay? That's not helpful either. Jesus. Hey, thank you for your support. No, I you know what? I don't thank you. Okay. I think your treatment when you came in here earlier was a joke. Okay. It's not something I'm going to thank you for. Thank you for spending the money so you can come in here and insult me. That's awesome. Yeah, that's just.
They actually didn't insult him. Gray, Josh, do you think Gray is really happy ever? He gets happy at the very end of the video. So, yeah. Yes, sometimes.
Crazy. Who
monetarily speaking, probably.
Acts like that? Good Lord.
He probably does have high blood pressure. Dude, I took my blood pressure today and it was 122 over 71 with like a resting pulse of 68. And I did 5 miles today. I did 5 miles yesterday. Oh, great.
Let's see. Yeah, he said, I don't know. Yeah. Well, no, she was a member already. And she didn't say stop picking. She said something else. And I hadn't even talked to any. I was just doing the show. You know, I wasn't even.
And I bench pressed 225 5 times, Gray.
Talking about anything. She just wanted to do that. Notice how she's quiet now because this is what she intended to do from the original. A troll. Let's see. The trolls are the ones that the stealth trolls are the ones.
I ran 2.5 and walked 2.5.
Ones at $1.99 who come in here and just they'll spend that kind of money just to be a troll. It's crazy. See you later, Love Boston. Nice try. You guys could go hang out wherever you guys hang out outside of this. Yeah, no, I think they did that on purpose in here. And I don't really know what's going on. I'm not sure what's happening in here, where these people just show up. But hey, guys, we have 0 gifted channel memberships tonight. I don't think I've ever seen it like that. Is there any chance you guys can help support the channel with some gifted members?
Well, I start by walking to warm up, and then ran the rest of the way.
Memberships, that would be great. Thank you. Yeah, I think what we have in here, you guys, is like these trolls came in from the Karen Reed fan club because I showed up somewhere and I said, man, because I guess there was a movie yesterday regarding the Karen Reed case. That's why some of my mods weren't here. So there was like a movie and they were playing it on one of these YouTube channels. But I went over and I said, man, you guys I want to see how you guys are going to react when the movie on Lifetime gets all the facts wrong because you guys know all about it. And then he read it so opposite.
So who is he talking? Was he talking about the Glare or was he talking about Turtle Boy? Who is he? Does anybody know who he's talking about?
Of what I meant, he intentionally read it on the air, and
he went over to the Glares. He intentionally read it on the air. What do you mean he intentionally read it on the air?
Everybody was just hating and hating and hating and hating. And everybody started going, "Oh, Gray, you're a troll. You're a blah, blah, blah." And then I make another comment. I go, you got a channel full of cult member nut jobs, and he put that on the screen.
What do you expect him to do? It's the Glare.
Hey, Love Boston, don't pretend now. Thank you, whatever, but you know, I don't know what your gig
By the way, I'd put that up too.
is. You came in here, you insulted the hell out of the show. I don't know where the hell you came from. You sound like one of the crazy people. All right, I have no idea what the hell you were coming in here for. You just out of nowhere, the show was just starting, it was normal, and you just trashed it. But we're still frozen up again, you guys. We're trying to get to the goal. We're currently at 1/6 of a nightly goal.
1/6. We're at 1/6 of the nightly goal, you son of a bitch.
Currently, and we're just sort of floundering around. Yeah, well, if you apologize, Love Boston, maybe I'll feel differently. But your comment coming in here was so rude and distasteful and disrespectful that I just
He was I think that yeah, she was a member for a year, an entire year. Appreciate it. Thank you.
I don't even want you around, to be honest with you. And I won't think differently tomorrow. But if you apologize, I might go, okay, at least they realize. Your comment that you made in here, Love Boston. What are you talking about? Are you being passive aggressive right now? What do you mean? Apologize for what?
I don't know what he was talking about, but I think, well, he started it. I think he was bitching about not, his video not getting played a lot. I think that's what he was bitching about.
You got to be kidding me. Man, that's got to be a joke, right? Like an absolute joke.
But honestly, like sometimes videos catch on and sometimes they don't. I mean, it's just, it is what it is. There's nothing to do about it. Sometimes they hit, sometimes they don't. But if I were him, I'd be particularly pissed off of having 180,000 subscribers and having 50 people watch a premiere. That would be rough. That would be a rough thing to do. Of course he does. Of course he does a premiere, and the reason he does it. And I used to do premieres. I don't typically much anymore because, I mean, I think he's looking to get like super chats from it. I just rip it and let it fly, let it go, you know?
Okay. Well, you are being passive aggressive because you just asked me, apologize for what? I don't have much more time for you, Love Boston. If we don't get this resolved, I'm blocking you permanently from the channel. And I don't care about like, oh, I've been a member for 5 months. I can't deal with people like you. Because Love Boston must be part of this troll community because they all came in right as she was making her comment. Did you notice that, you guys? It was weird, almost like a timed event. Okay, Love Boston, you came in here and you trashed the channel. Did you or did you not? Answer the question. See, Love Boston came in here. You got to admit, like, she came in here just being an absolute ass and a troll, and is pretending. She's probably yucking it up on social media somewhere in a little group somewhere, and they're all laughing. And you know, it is what it is. What do you mean? You came in here and you trashed me, and I hadn't even said a word to anybody in here. We were just doing a show. We just started. Love Boston.
It sure is.
You don't remember doing that? Was that somebody pretending to be your account? She's an idiot. Okay, that's all there is to it. One of the dumb people that show up and they just think that nobody's smart enough to see what they type in. Yeah, we're all just so dumb. We just didn't get it, man. What you said had nothing. It was just so.
The ending is the best part.
kind and nice. It was great. All right, see you later. I'm blocking you right now. All right, go tell your friends. It was all great. Hey, good times, good times. See you later. Have a good one. I don't have time for you anymore.
Well, I haven't seen his video, but I don't know, depending on how detailed you want it to be. It can be, depends how good you are, depends how fast you are.
Yeah, absolutely the most passive.
I mean, I've had videos that have taken me a couple weeks before.
Aggressive night I've ever seen. Yeah. I was just doing a show, just talking about something, and she just jumps in with that. Trying to do this. This was her plan. That's the whole thing. And then I wasn't nice to her, and then she goes, see? See? That's exactly what passive aggressive people do. Here's what I'll do. I'll do let's do 24 hours. If you come back in again and say the same thing, you'll be removed forever.
Not forever.
Forever. Forever. Forever. Forever.
Yeah, I know. And then I have to, I don't have to respond, I guess. I could just sit here and pretend that nobody said something.
Yeah. Good.
Hey, thanks, Bruce Holdaway. We're still at 1/5. I didn't read what she said. She just said, right when the show started, something like, you're mean to a sub or something, or your members. And it's like, what? When? I didn't say anything. And then her behavior made it so that I was not polite with her, but she created it. You get what I'm saying? That's what passive aggressive people do. They say something, it creates a response. Like, let me ask you something. If I went up to you, I said, you always say mean things, you asshole, to somebody whenever they say, and then I go, what the hell are you talking about? See, look.
Good night, Donna. Thank you very much. And we appreciate YouTube bad actors. Thank you for this is so funny.
It's just crazy. You are not polite with her anything. And then
noise.
Hey, thanks. And it's like, what do aggressive people? Let me ask you something. If I went up to you, whenever they say, and then I go, what the hell are you talking about? See, look. It's just crazy. That's what passive aggressive people do. Well, that's what I'm saying. So it's like she makes a comment, and then my response is going to validate her comment, and then she says, see? You see how that works? Yeah, so I don't know. I think she's became a member of the troll community, and they got her to come.
The troll community, similar to Skull and Bones and, the Freemasons, the Illuminati, the troll community. It's a rigorous process to get in.
Come in and say certain things. You know how that works. Yeah. Only to be welcomed by one of the mods, and then we had to, it was ridiculous. Kind of makes you wonder if there's like this communication going on outside.
Breaker 19, Gray Hughes is live. We got a real shit turd on the hook tonight. Breaker 19, send it out. We got a real shitty one tonight.
What the heck? If there's like this communication going on outside. What the heck, Carl? Jesus. Hey, look at that. I don't think we've ever, we had one. I think we had 100 one time, maybe. But 50, man, that's amazing. Thanks, Carl. Jeez. Hey, adios. Love Boston.
Carl ruined the night, dude. Seriously, Carl, you ruined the night. I mean, it was just like, why would you do that?
We got 50 more in here. Hey, thanks, everybody. All right.
You ruined the night, Carl. God dang you. Carl, dude. Yeah, he was so excited too. So do you think there were other people in here as thinking that he was the one that dropped the memberships on his own channel, but I don't think that he would do that because he's inevitably he doesn't get all that money back. YouTube is going to take a portion of that. So he would, I don't know, he'd be down 30%. There's no way he would do that. Right? Fucking Carl, dude. Why would you do that? Oh, I see. I got you. Yeah, he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't donate 50 memberships of his own. I like when he says, if you guys donate 5 memberships, I'll donate 5 more myself. Or something, whatever the he's talking about. I don't know. Enhancement. But he's just using memberships. A whale is like, it's like a pay pig, right? Is that what it is? The bad news, the good news is that here till March, middle March. Bad news is that the show's still ending. Dude, I mean, there are people that do it. I don't know. Pretty much. Yeah, he has to reach like 200 a show, he says. What? 200 a show? God. For what? So he can donate all that money? He wants 300 a show. Oof. That's insane. And that's every day. He wants to make $300 a day on that shit. It's crazy to me. I don't know what the hell's wrong with him. Sick bastard.
Ladies and gentlemen,
He won't be able to make that much longer.
Lab After Dark is starting shortly.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Here until mid-March. I thought it was the end of January. I got other stuff to do. Lab stays, Lab After Dark. C'est la vie.
Lab After Dark is starting soon.
You'll like it. It's we're gonna be doing a baseball show. Night Holly, thank you.
After Dark is starting soon.
Right.
Well, you opened that Pandora's door.
I was actually just sitting on the feed, but whatever, you know.
What's the point in causing the eruption?
Live After Dark